You observe tomorrow no holiday, you have a class. Now, same. You've seen requested dispatcher forwarding. Forward place I written redirect. How to write forward? Request dispatcher. Requested dispatcher RD equal to request dot get request dispatcher. Okay. Here what we written slash welcome. Next what we written RD dot forward request response. Okay. This is your scene. This is your scene. Okay. Now this is your scene. Now we return response dot send redirect. Welcome. These two lines I removed. After that, this line I written. Okay. You have seen forward redirect difference. Forward redirect difference you have seen. In forward, suppose this is the first solid, this is second solid. Both are in server. Both are in server. From browser, you are sending request. From browser, you are sending request. Now, from browser, you are sending request to first solid. What it will do? It will forward the request and response to second solid. This is executed. Here same request passed or new request passed. Same request object passed to second solid. That is. Now, here redirecting. If you write redirect. If you write redirect here. Now, from here, I'll send the request to first solid. Here, redirect if you write control pass it to browser and from browser again request comes. Now, like this comes. Is it same request or new request? New request. Okay. Now, in our programs, logins, first login.html submit button you will click. Login.html submit button if you click, request password to login solid. Login solid forwards the request to welcome solid. That is your scene. But now redirect I written. Redirect. Only that is changed. These two lines code I written as one line with redirecting program. Okay. Only that is I changed. Now login.html submit button if you click, then login solid executed. Login solid will forward the request to welcome solid. That program you have seen. From login.html to login solid, which request came? Get type request or post type request? Post type request came. That's what we written do post. Okay. Now, after that, welcome solid, same request passed. No? That is the reason in welcome solid also what we written? Do post. It is executed. You got a output. You have seen that program over. Now, only these two lines I removed. This line I written. Now, first of all, here, if you send request to first solid will redirect to second solid. Control comes to browser. From browser, it will come. Is it same request or new request? New request. From HTML page to login solid, request came. That request not passed to welcome solid. It is another request. It is another request. Okay. Login.html to login solid. Which type of request came? Post type request came. But is it same request or new request? New request. Which type request going? Get or post? Get. If you don't write anything, get. Get type request comes to method. But in welcome solid, what we written program? Do post. Then it will show error. But that error also not came yesterday. That is problem with browser and server only. When I restarted Eclipse, it is worked. You observe. Here, yesterday I restarted only server. Okay. Now, right click, run on server. Now, next, finish. Sometimes it is happened. Actually, only server required to restart, but it did not work yesterday. See, homepage.html. Login. If I click here, I'll type username A, password A, existed username, password. When I click submit button, which solid executed first? Login solid. Login solid redirected to welcome solid. But welcome solid, new request coming. New request, which type of request coming? Get type. But what we written program? Do post. That's what you'll get one error. See, HTTP method get is not supported by this URL. Okay. Now, actually, what we have tried there? If you want to work as with run redirecting, do get we have tried. Then works. If you are getting this error means your request type is not matched. You already studied these methods. You studied do get, do post, service. Service, two types are there: life cycle, non-life cycle. Suppose life cycle. Okay, it is non-life cycle. Now, do get method handles only get type requests. Do post method handles only post type requests. Service method handles both get and post type requests. But what's the difference between life cycle service and non-life cycle service? Life cycle service method takes only solid request, solid response, that is generic solid suitable. And service, this non-life cycle service, HTTP solid request, HTTP solid response. Parameters are different. No? Now, HTTP specific service also you can use. Example, redirecting HTTP service. The method is available in HTTP solid response. No? But request dispatcher, request solid request only available. But this is HTTP solid response. Now, welcome solid, we have to modify. Then it works. Welcome solid, we have to modify. Here what we have to write? Do get. That's it. Now you observe. Do post place, do get. Now I'll run. Run as server. It will ask save. Actually, again, not that is restart server, not dialog box not came. It may or may not work. It is not working. See, this is a problem. Same problem happened yesterday also. Okay. I'll restart the server. I'll stop. Again, I'll run. If it is not working, again, Eclipse also will restart. Actually, it should work. Now homepage.html, login, username, password. Not working. See, right click, run on server. See, login, triple A. Now, what you are getting, you observe. Welcome null. Okay. Now, welcome null. Here URL pattern. Welcome. Forward program. Here what we got it. Here we got it. Login. Here what we got it. Output. Welcome username. Difference is no. So you are getting null here. You are getting triple A. That means your request contains some data, no? That data also passed in forwarding, but redirecting data not passed. Only control passed. That's what redirecting definition, what I given yesterday. See, what is redirecting? Passing control from one solid to another solid. That is called redirecting. So data not passed, only control passed. That's what you are getting null. But you are getting triple A here. In forwarding, triple A you are getting. Redirecting, you are getting null. Okay. This is, but there are so many differences. I have to give answer. First, you write this code, just login solid. Only 2 lines code is there. The 2 lines you write enough. Okay, 1 minute. Login solid.java. Otherwise, just if else block, write it enough. Only if block, write it enough. Because remaining code is same. Remaining code is same. Login solid.java. Now just write this if. Remaining is same. Remaining everything same. One character also didn't change. Remaining total code same. Whatever you already written, no, that code same. Only that if rs dot next send redirect. Response dot send redirect welcome. What is welcome? URL pattern. Of welcome solid. Welcome is a URL pattern of welcome solid. Is it over? So forward place, I written redirect. That's it. So redirect code just one line. Response reference dot resend redirect method. That's it. Okay. Now done. No done. Forwarding versus redirecting. Forwarding versus redirecting. Forwarding versus redirecting. Solid forwarding. Solid redirecting. Forwarding versus redirecting. Solid forwarding. Solid redirecting. Forwarding request and response. Forwarding request and response of one solid to another solid is called as solid forwarding. Passing control from one solid to another solid is called as solid redirecting. Forwarding request and response of one solid to another solid is called as solid forwarding. Passing control from one solid to another solid is called as solid redirecting. Say forward method. Forward method you studied, no? Forward method, how many parameters? Two parameter. What are those? Request and response. Okay. Forward method, it will take two parameter. The two parameter you are passing. Nothing but references copied into other references. Nothing but both refer same objects. That is the reason data you are getting. Okay. But here send redirect. Any parameter, only URL pattern. Are you passing any request response? No. That's what only control. In forwarding, 1 minute. First, okay. In forwarding, server implicitly in forwarding, server implicitly forwards a request and response. In forwarding, server implicitly forwards a request and response from one solid to another solid. Now, In forwarding, server implicitly forwards a request and response from one solid to another solid. In redirecting, server instructs the browser to execute next URL. In forwarding, server implicitly forwards the request and response from one solid to another solid. In redirecting, server instructs the browser to execute next URL. So, server implicitly forwards that information browser doesn't know. But here, browser knows. That's the difference. Here, server is instructing browser to execute next URL, next solid or next HTML or next JSP. It is going to inform. That's what next URL written. Next. Third one. In forwarding, both data and control pass to next solid. In forwarding, both data and control pass to next solid. In redirecting, only control passed to next solid. In redirecting, only control passed to next solid. In forwarding, both data and control pass to next solid. In redirecting, only control pass to next solid. Okay. In forwarding, data and control both passed. In redirecting, only control passed. Okay. Next. In forwarding, only one pair of request and response created. By web container. In forwarding, only one pair of request and response is created by web container. In redirecting, separate pair of request and response created by web container for every solid. Online students, listen the class, end of the session and clarify your doubts. In forwarding, only one pair of request and response created by web container. In redirecting, separate pair of request and response created by web container for every solid. Every solid separate. See, yesterday you have seen request, response. Created by web container for first solid. These two, it comes here. That is only forwarded. That is only forwarded here. But here different. Separate pair. Like this in forwarding. But redirecting, what will happen? Request, response. Here one more request, response, separate created. This is for first solid. That is for second solid. These two created for first solid. These two created for second solid. Created by web container for first solid. Here also created by web container for second solid. So this will come here and it is vanished here only. Another request response created. These two another pair. That's what it contains null. Ready, son? It is first solid. It is second solid. Every request, every solid separate pair created by web container. Created by web container for first solid, created by web container for second solid. So it is another pair, not same pair. That's what it contains null. Here same request coming, that's what it contains data. Here another pair coming, that's what null, empty. Because new request created. That request does not contain data. That's what null is showing. Is it over? In that example, first solid nothing but login solid, second solid nothing but welcome solid. In that example. from HTML page to login solid, that is only forwarded. That is the reason welcome solid also can use the username password. Okay. Here HTML page to login solid, one request response came. It is vanished there itself. Another pair came from a browser. That does not contain data. That's what null. It is another pair. This pair does not contain data. Okay. That's what null coming. Is it completed? See. Next. Fifth point. Now give me answer. Is it URL pattern changed in forwarding? Redirecting? Changed. Write it. In forwarding, URL pattern is not changed. In redirecting, URL pattern is changed. In redirecting, URL pattern is changed. Forwarding supports to forward. Forwarding supports to forward solid to solid HTML and JSP. Redirecting supports. Redirect. Redirecting supports to redirect solid to solid HTML, JSP, ASP, C, like all, everything supported. Cold Fusion, ASP.NET, PHP, any technology, dash, etc. Any technology. Redirecting supports to redirect solid to solid HTML, JSP, ASP, Cold Fusion, ASP.NET, PHP, dash, etc. There are so many web technologies are there. Any technology you can redirect. It is possible. Okay. Forwarding supports to forward solid to solid HTML and JSP. That's it. But redirecting any technology because only control passed. That is the reason possible. Suppose in forwarding, what is passing? Request and response. The request and response Java class objects. But .NET class object can understand. That's what not possible. Other technology you cannot pass. But here what we are passing? Only control. That's what possible. Any technology possible. In forwarding, what will happen? Objects passed. That object, Java object, .NET cannot understand. No? .NET object, PHP cannot understand. No? That's what? It is not possible. But redirecting, only control passed. That is the reason any technology you can pass. Next. Seventh one. Forwarding works within the server only. Redirecting works within the server and between two different servers also. Forwarding works within the server only. Redirecting works within the server and between two different servers also. two different servers communication, two different technologies communication also possible. But forwarding, same server, same technology, just HTML works. But remaining technology doesn't work. This is about forwarding, redirecting. Now, I'll ask one question, give me answer. These are shopping sites. Yesterday I have taken example, that example only. These are shopping applications like Amazon, Flipkart, BigBasket, so many shopping sites. These are payment gateways. So many payment gateways, so many bank servers. Now, these are all connected. Any payment gateway can be connected. These are already connected. But these are how it is possible is we'll study after Advanced Java. Different technologies and different protocols, different servers, web services concept. Okay. Now, with Advanced Java not possible. Payment as it is online shopping type you can implement, but payment gateway if you want to connect not possible with Advanced Java. Web services also required. Okay. Here you will purchase some items. You'll purchase some items in shopping site. You are paying money through credit card. Credit card number you will enter here. That number Amazon server doesn't know. Valid or not valid also doesn't know, because that card is not issued by Amazon website. That's what it will pass to gateway. Suppose this is a gateway. This gateway, what it will do? It will pass that number to bank server, because it knows only card is valid or not, but amount is exceeded or not. Credit card limit will be there, no? 1 lakh, 2 lakh, like that. That limit is exceeded or not, it doesn't know. It goes to bank. Now, for this, is it possible forwarding? Forwarding. Why it is not possible? It is one server, it is one server, it is one more server. And also it is one technology, it is one technology, it is one technology. 3 different technologies may be present, 3 different servers may be present. So forwarding not possible. Is it possible including? No. Including also not possible. Is it possible redirecting? Sure. Redirecting possible? Redirecting possible? Redirecting, will it data comes? But credit card number I will get. You are selecting all, yes. What I am saying, here you will enter credit card number. You will redirect. That number will it come here? That redirected means only control comes. Got in mind? In redirecting, only control pass to next server, next solid. But data will not come. You have seen already. Welcome AAA place. What is came? Welcome null came. Why null came? Another request. This request vanished here. That credit card number also vanished there only. But here what it will come? Only control comes. Another request comes. You will enter. Suppose if it is only with redirecting, what will happen? You will enter credit card number. There null will come. The number will not come in redirecting. Redirecting only control comes. So redirecting also doesn't work. Redirecting, just you can pass the control. Control can be passed. Okay. But data will not come. How to bring this data? One more concept. One by one, like that only introduced. What are the problem they faced? Then next version comes like that. So now passing control possible. One server to other server to other server, one technology to other technology, control passing possible. But we cannot bring the data with redirecting. We can bring the data with session tracking. Next topic, next concept. Okay. Now, here what will happen? Here, redirecting required, session tracking required, then possible. So whatever you enter credit card number, it should pass to another server. Another server you are passing means control you are passing with redirecting. But data also we should bring for that session tracking. That is possible with next concept, session tracking. Session tracking also again methods are there, so many. But which method, all those things we'll see one by one. Okay. So redirecting, what will happen? Only control. This is a main difference. In forwarding, both data and control pass it to next solid. In redirecting, only control pass it to next solid. But all are in the same server. Forwarding also we can do. But Amazon website and Amazon website, as well as if it is bank gateway and even bank application gateway, all if it is one server and all in Java, then possible. But not like that, no. Now Amazon people, they are not going to take the permission from bank people. Bank people, they are not going to take the permission from Amazon. That is their own product. This is their own product. Now, suppose you want to make your own shopping website. Are you going to take the permission from bank people, all those things? You can develop your own style, your application. But later, if you want to apply gateway, you have to contact payment gateways. If you want to provide that gateway to your application, you have to contact payment gateways. And bank people also, they'll communicate with gateways. Gateways, they'll get a money from bank people, from shopping sites, from both. They'll get a money. You have to pay some money to gateways, like that. So here, gateways, if you want to apply, you have to take the permission from gateway, bank payment gateway. Okay. But here, any technology you can use, any server you can use. No need to communicate with servers, bank servers and these servers. Then later you can pay money, they'll give a connection. That's it. Okay. Now, any technology possible. But with redirecting, communication possible, control passed. But how to get the data? For that only session tracking, next concept. First, is it clear? Now, session tracking. Note on. It is the most important topic in the solids. Session tracking. Difference is completed. Note on. A session tracking is a mechanism that solids use to maintain client state information about a series of requests from the same user across some time period. I'll explain. First, write its definition. A session tracking is a mechanism that solids use to maintain client state information about a series of requests from the same user across some time period. A session tracking is a mechanism that solids is going to use to maintain client state information, client status information like state about a series of requests, series of requests, many requests client may pass. Those all requests, some time period maintaining. That is called session tracking. I'll explain with the diagrams, with examples, you'll get a clarity. Now, you observe. Session tracking also, methods are there. Cookies, URL rewriting, HTTP sessions, HTTP session with cookies, HTTP session with URL reading, and hidden form fields. 4-5 methods are there. First of all, before going to that methods, all those things, just to a general example, I'll explain. With that, what exactly session tracking you will understand. After that, one by one diagrams I'll give, one by one example I'll give. This diagram, no need to write, just listen. Say, is it over? Writing definition is over? Say, just listen this one. Suppose here clients, many clients, suppose 3 clients. Three clients are communicating with server. Once if the application in server, that application, any number of people at a time from any corner in the world can access. Okay. Now, client, server, database. Okay. Client 1, client 2, client 3, server, database. Like this, we have web client, nothing but browser. Web client 2. Web client 3. This is no need to write because it is general example. For every session tracking method, separate diagram I'll give. It is web server. It is database. Okay. Now you observe, suppose online mail application, online mail application. Very first time you'll open home page. In that home page, there is one hyperlink mail. Whenever you click mail hyperlink, one more page comes. That is login page. Username, password, and submit button. You will enter username, you will enter password, you will click on submit button. One more page comes. In that page, inbox, mails displayed. Okay, mails displayed. Here, left side, hyperlinks will be there. Spam, trash. Like you can create your own folders also, no, in mailbox. Suppose some important mails are there. You can move to one folder. Those are many available in a mailbox. But I think you didn't observe. Okay. There are so many options are there. What you can do, because inbox also thousands of mails are there. But some important mails are there. You want to save separate location. You can move. You can create. Separate folders you can create. By default, spam trash appears. Like that, some other folders you can create. You can create your own folder. Those all mails you can important folder, you can place it. Personal mails, important mails, something. You can create your own folders. In the mailbox only you can save. Those all possible. Okay. But by default, 2 hyperlinks appear. Spam, trash. Spam. If any bulk mails comes into spam box, that is also artificial intelligence. Whenever mail comes, that mail either it has to place in inbox or spam. It will decide. How it will decide? That mail, if it is forwarded to hundreds of people, that is placed in spam. That mail one by one only came, that is placed in inbox. That is artificial intelligence program, AI. Like otherwise, I will decide whether it is spam mail or personal mail. Like that. Sometimes what will happen, personal mail also coming in spam box. You have to check. That is happening. So artificial intelligence, 100% accuracy will not be there in all the places. Okay. Sometimes maybe happen. That is artificial intelligence program. So suppose example, whenever new batch started, they'll send one mail to your mailbox. That maybe it appears in spam box because what they'll do, they'll distribute to thousands of people that mail. That is automatically comes in spam box. Like that. Like that, spam will be there. Whatever you delete, it goes into trash. It goes into trash. After 1 week, after 1 day, that is going to be deleted. Settings will be there. That is. Okay. Now, here, first time you will enter home page. In that mail hyperlink appears. You'll click username, password. You'll click submit button. Inbox. Later, spam, trash. If you click spam, spam box. If you click trash, trash box. Like that. Now, very first time, suppose this user web client 1, this person. First, he will send the request to this home page. This home page comes. He will click hyperlink. Hyperlink clicked. Username, password, login page came. He entered one username, something AAA. Password, something entered. Username AAA, password AAA, entered. Then this mailbox comes here. Now, here, AAA mails displayed. AAA mails. Here, one spam hyperlink appears, trash hyperlink appears. Okay. Now, first my question, give me answer. This page, is it common to all users or specific to user? This one? All user common. This one? Specific to user. Is it static or dynamic? This one? This one? Where it resides? Server. Where it runs? Browser. Where it resides? Where it runs? Where it resides? Where it runs? Can we implement with only HTML? This one? This one? No. Solid's required, JDBC required. Okay? Now, here, this page is specific to user. Here, AAA inbox displayed. AAA inbox displayed. Here, spam hyperlink, trash hyperlink is there. Now, here, AAA inbox. Same style, this person sent request, he got an inbox. This is BBB inbox. Okay? Now, here spam, trash. Say, whenever this login page came, here, he entered username AAA, password AAA. Then request password to server. Server communicates with database. Given username, password exists or not, it will check. If it is there, all mails are loaded into main box. That is transferred to client. Same style. When this page came, he entered username BBB, password BBB. Request came, it is communicated with database. BBB mails are loaded, it is passed to browser. Same style, here CCC user. Okay? Now, here spam, trash. Now, these mails are AAA mailbox. This is BBB mailbox. This is CCC mailbox. Okay? Now, username AAA, password AAA entered. After that, he clicked submit button, AAA mailbox came. Here BBB username, password he entered, he got it BBB mailbox. He entered CCC username, password, he got CCC mailbox. After that, now this person he will click the hyperlink. Okay? He clicked hyperlink, spam, that's it. Then whose spam box comes? Whose spam box? BBB. But how server knows who is clicked? Like that, thousands of people will click. Are you going to type username, password again? No. You are going to click hyperlink. You are going to click only, no? Very first time what you did? Username, password you provided. Then that is received. Based on that only mailbox came. But next time, are you typing username, password? No. You will click spam. That's it. Then your spam box coming. Now, how server knows who is clicked? Got your point? So, you clicked, that's it. You clicked. Then your spam box coming. But how server knows that they clicked by BBB user? That is, here, this system IP address, it is not unique. Your mobile number is unique, but system IP address are not unique. Okay? Here, system IP is not unique in the world. Your system IP address, my system IP address may be same. Thousands of people IP addresses may be same. Server system IP address only unique in the world. Okay? Like Google server, Gmail server, Facebook server IP address are there, no? That is unique in the world. But your system IP address, my system IP address, lab system IP address, these all may be same. Okay. Because network IP address, standalone system IP address is not unique. That is reserved. Same number only will be there in all places. Okay. Administrator will assign that number only. By mistake, Google IP address, if you assign to your system, in your system, Google will not work. In your system, Google will not work. That is the reason IP addresses, standalone system purpose one IP address and network system purpose IP address, one number is there. Standalone 127.0.0.1. In core Java class also I taught this one. Network programming. 127.0.0.1. And Google system IP address, whatever is there, no, that is unique in the world. Network IP address 192.168.1.1. That is network IP. That is reserved for every network, local area network. But Google IP address, Gmail IP address, there, no, that is unique in the world. Then even this server system IP address, client system IP address, it doesn't know. Same IP address will be there. How it knows one mechanism working, that is only session tracking. Now, how it works, first I'll explain, you observe. How it works, you observe. Very first time, you'll type username, password. Very first time, you'll type username, password. Username, password, after receiving, it will check in the database. Given username, password, if it is exist, then that username somewhere it is stored in the browser server. Somewhere username, password stored. Okay. Username AAA, password AAA stored somewhere. If the given username, password, if it is exist, then it will store somewhere in server memory. For that, one ID created. Example 101. That is not 101. Session ID 30 to 40 letters will be there. In that, alpha numeric mixed. Alphabets will be there, numbers will be there. Just present, assume 101. With that ID, date and time also appended. Date and time will be unique, no? Date and time will be unique. Then ID may be same will be there, but date and time will not be same. That ID in that particular time may be same will be there. Other time. But total, if we include date and time, it will be unique. Now, assume 101 ID. Then inbox password to client system. Inbox password to client system. Whenever inbox is received, with an inbox, this 101 also received. It is stored in browser. It is stored in browser 101. Say, you are typing username, password. You are going to click submit button. Then your username, password to server. Server communicates with database. It will check given username, password is there or not. It is there. Then the data maintained in server memory. For that one ID created, that ID password to browser with that mailbox. That ID stored in your browser. Without taking your permission, it is going to be stored. Say, for example, whenever you download some apps in a mobile, it will ask permission. It will ask permission. This application will use your gallery. This application will use Google Photos. This application will use message box. Like this, it will ask, no? But some application, it will not ask permission also. That is official sites only. Unofficial only, it will ask. And if it is not necessary only, it will ask. Now, here what will happen? Without taking your permission, that ID is going to be stored in browser. In your browser memory, it is stored. Somewhere it is stored in browser. Okay. That session ID is stored. After that, again, this person, for this person also, again, memory created, triple B. For this one ID created, 102. This 102 only password to browser. With that mailbox, browser receives, it will store somewhere. 102. Same style for this person also. Triple C. 103 created. This ID stored somewhere. 103. It's stored in browser memory. Here, not only this spam trash, even logout hyperlink also will be there. No? Logout or sign out, logout will be there. No? Logout like this. Now, this hyperlinks will be there. Now, next, what will happen? Here, this person clicked spam. When he clicks spam request, with that request, this 102 passed. You are clicking spam only. Spam request passed. With that request, 102 automatically passed. When server receives 102, 102 is running or not, it will check in server. It is there. Then server will understand BBB user clicked. This mechanism. Say BBB user clicked. It will understand. Then BBB spam box it will send. Suppose you click here. You click trash. With that trash, what will happen? 101 comes. Then server will understand. 101 matched. This is clicked by AAA user. Then server will send AAA spam trash box. Suppose this person clicked logout. When he clicked logout, then logout request comes. With that 103 comes. Then it is vanished. Then response comes, no, here also vanished. Now, suppose this person, he forgot to log out. He clicked browser close. Browser closed. Suppose this is assumed CyberCafe system. One more person is working on this system. What he will do? He'll open gmail.com. With that URL, what will happen? 102 comes. We are already running, that is. 102 comes. 102 comes, what server will understand? This request by BBB user. Then BBB inbox, your mailbox displayed there. But actually, you forgot to log out. You forgot to log out. Other person using. But server doesn't know other person using or you are using. But already running session is there, no? That number comes. With that number, it will understand this is request by BBB user. Then it will send BBB user. Then other people can see your mailbox. But nowadays, what is happening? If you close the browser window, also vanished automatically. Okay. Security purpose totally changed. Starting, it was there like this only. Later, what has happened? Security purpose. If you forget to log out, also nothing will happen nowadays. But some browsers still settings are there like that also. That is the reason you must log out. Log out is better. Okay. Sometimes what will happen? Still browser settings are there. Even if you click the close button, also it doesn't close. So your session will not close. Okay. Now here, and whenever you log in, until you log out, some data maintained in server. That is session tracking mechanism. Now, whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, that much time period is called one session. In that session time period, some data maintained. That is called session tracking mechanism. With that only, server will understand these all requests are BBB user. These all requests are AAA user. Series of requests, same user. How it knows? It is a request from AAA. It is a request from BBB. That is with this mechanism only it knows. Okay. Here, whenever you click on login button, until you click on logout button, that much time period, data maintained. That is called client state information. This is a client state information about this client. This is a client state information about this client. This is a client state information about this client. This is session tracking mechanism. Okay. Session. It is a time period between login and logout. That may be 2 hours. That may be 1 hour. That may be 1 minute. That may be 5 seconds also. Okay. Security purpose, what they are doing, no need to press logout. That is some what will happen after 2 hours, automatically session vanished. They'll set time interval, 2 hours, one session. Even if you forget to log out also, within a 2 hours, it will be logged out. Some more sessions, what will happen? When you click the browser, close window only vanished. Some more sessions, what will happen? If 1 second, 1 minute, if you don't touch keyboard and mouse, automatically expired. Even if you don't touch keyboard and mouse, if it is more confidential data, like that they'll do. Suppose income tax office website is there. Already you logged in. You are about income tax office website. You opened, you logged in, you are browsing some data. You got a call. You'll go out. Other people will see, no, by mistake. That what will happen? Keyboard and mouse 1 minute is not, if you don't touch, it automatically expired. Again, it shows your session has been expired. Enter username, password again. Security purpose. Security purpose, time interval and the keyboard mouse, if you don't touch, also expired. If you click the browser close button, also expired. If you click the browser back button, also expired. At that time it shows, don't click back button, don't wait, like that, it shows no message. If you click back button, also expired. You should not press back button. In the site back is there, back option is there, you have to click. Browser back button, you should not click. Then also expired. Like that. Okay. That type security purpose, they changed. Previously, until you log out, it was there. 10-15 years back. Until you log out, continuously execute, running. Like that. Later, day by day, according to trend, they are changing. Okay. Now, year, session, it is nothing but time period. Was write it. That is one method. That diagram later I'll give. That is third session tracking method. Because if I explain with first session tracking, you will not get a clarity. That's what directly third mechanism I explained. Now, a session is a time period between login and logout. A session is a time period between login and logout. A session is a time period between login and logout. See, whenever you click on login, until you click on logout, that much time period, it is called one session. That much time period, client state information, that may be username, password, that may be online shopping items. See, suppose you open your mobile, you select some items in an Amazon website that is going to be stored in cart. That is until you log out, until you remove from your cart. It is maintained 1 month also maintained. That is also session tracking. And you will select one item, add it to cart. One more item will select, add it to cart. One more select cart. Whenever you pay money, all items are displayed and vanished. But that much until you pay money, your items are maintained. That is also session tracking. That is also session tracking mechanism. Okay. Here, a session is a time period between login and logout. That much time period. What is maintained? Client state. What is client state? Note down. A client state information can be username, password, examination ID, account number, shopping items, dash, etc. A client state information can be username, password, examination ID, account number, shopping items, dash, etc. Different application, different information will be there. That is called client state information. Suppose online exams. Suppose online examination, suppose question paper 40 questions are there. First question, you written answer. Second question, you written answer. Third question, written like that. 35 plus questions, you give an answer. After still 5-10 questions, you need to give answer. In between, some problem occurred in your system. Some problem occurred, not working. Either interconnect connection loss or power failure or battery loss, complete. Some problem occurred in your system. Then, but already 30 questions, almost you given right answers. Still 5-10 questions, if it is, examination is going to be completed. Nothing will happen. Your session ID, they'll send to your mail ID. Whenever power comes, no, again, whenever problem is solved, no, then you log in with that ID, your session continued. Whatever given answers also, nothing will happen. It is going to be maintained. That is also session tracking. Okay, that is also session tracking. And even when that session last accessed, that information also some bank application will display. This website last accessed time also it shows. Those all session tracking mechanism. Every bank application, every internet application, session tracking will be there. That's what it is important topic. Okay. Here, examination ID, account number, shopping item depends upon application, data will be different. But writing program is same. That may be username, that may be password, that may be examination ID, that may be shopping item. Data different, but writing code is same. Okay. So whenever you click on login, until you click on logout, that much time period, that may be 1 minute also. Suppose you'll click Gmail box, submit button, you'll click mails. With new mails are there or not, you'll check. Within a 1 minute, you'll close. That minute also called session. That minute also called one session. That much time period, your username, password is going to be maintained. Continuously 2 hours also you may browse your mail. Okay. Continuously if you browse what is happening, they'll set time interval, security purpose. Even your username, your password, you entered your mailbox only, you are browsing continuously. After time interval, automatically one dialog box comes. Your session has been expired. Even you are browsing your mailbox only continuously. Then also that message comes. Again enter username, password. It will ask. Security purpose. It doesn't know whether you are browsing continuously, other people are browsing. That's what security purpose. Even if you browse also, it will come on message box. Your session has been expired. Again enter username, password. Security purpose. Okay. These session tracking methods, 4 methods are there. Cookies, URL rating, HTTP sessions, and hidden form fields. In which session tracking, in which situation you have to use, we'll see tomorrow class. So tomorrow, no holiday, you have a class. We'll see continuation tomorrow. No holiday, no holiday. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Akhil. February 14 class means I cannot remember, no? That is, I shared notes we follow. 405 error higher. That is, you have to check. Share screenshot to mail lady. Chandrasekhar. How many topics to complete advanced Java? JS, I given already list. Solid forwarding, third point.